I'm Tina Hudson. Welcome to Thursday Talk with Tina. We have been walking through the book of James, and we've come to a point at the end of chapter 2 where James describes our faith, the type of faith that we might have. Warren Wiersbe has classified those into three different types of faith. The first is dead faith, where James says faith without works is dead. So if we don't exemplify any type of Christian actions in our words and deeds, then maybe we're just fooling ourselves into thinking we have a relationship with Him at all. Then we talked about demonic faith. Even the demons believe and they shudder in His presence, but they have an intellectual, emotional type faith that allows them to remain unchanged. At the very end, we will see two examples out of the history of the nation of Israel. They're examples of what Wiersbe calls dynamic faith. That's Abraham and Rahab, and we'll look at them next week. But for today, let's talk a little bit about what faith is. Faith is belief in God. It is firm persuasion. It is believing that He is who He says He is, and He has done what He says He has done and will continue to do in my life, to the point that I will base my life upon what He has done. And when I look at my own life, I've been a believer for a very long time. And so I should have a dynamic faith. And yet, as I look at my own life, in comparison to where I should be, I think maybe I only have a shovel full of faith when God wants me to have a dynamic bucket full of faith. I could move dirt with a shovel, but it would take a really long time. Whereas if I scoop it up with this bucket, I can move it much faster. And I think that's what God is trying to tell us, that He wants us to have a dynamic faith. Well, how do we get that? Do we do like the apostles said in Luke 17:5, where they said, Lord, increase our faith? Well, Jesus opened my understanding several years ago to how I increase my faith through the words that are found in Matthew 17. In verse 20, it says, So Jesus said to them, because of your unbelief, for assuredly I say to you, if you have faith as a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. So Jesus is saying, if I will offer Him my pitifully small faith, then He will take it and grow it so that I will be able to handle those problems, those mountains that come into my life without defaulting into worry. And so how do we increase our faith? Well, we rehearse His greatness. He's never failed us before. He will not fail us today. Spend time in the Word, spend time in prayer, and let Him reveal Himself to us. We need to get to know Him better, and we do that through His Word. And offer Him that pitifully small faith and say, God, today I want to believe You. I need help in that area. Would You please increase my faith? And as we trust Him in the small things that come our way each day, when the big things come, we will have that faith. So where are you today in your journey, your faith journey, your walk with Him? Are you believing Him? Are you trusting Him? Or do you have pitifully small faith like I do? Would you offer that to Him today and allow Him to take that mustard-sized seed of faith and grow it into something that becomes so big that even others benefit from it? Thank you for listening today, and I pray that God will bless you as you continue on your faith journey with Him.